the moment we've all been waiting for. At this point, this means your numbers are flowing and your processes are clear and your insights are regular. Now it's time to make the system run itself. But here's the rule. You can only automate what you deeply understand. If you haven't validated your data, automating it is just going to scale your confusion. So the goal is simple. Remove the manual work, get alerted before problems grow, spend more time on strategic decisions and less time relying on that feeling that something is going wrong in your business. But with automation in mind, Gary, can you take us through what you can automate and how you can automate it?
Sure, Alison. So in this slide, we're going to talk about some of the automation tools, and this is the most, I would say, interesting and I would say focus area for both me and Alison, because this is how we also automate a lot of our operations and process internally in Major Labs, and this is what we keep on implementing for our clients as well. So once you stop the bleeding, it's time to stabilize and improve the business's internal systems, and that means automation. This isn't just about saving time, it's about improving accuracy, reducing human errors, and making your operations scalable. Let's walk through a few real world examples of how we have helped clients automate key financial workflows using simple tools like Google Sheets, QuickBooks, Shopify, and Zapier. So I'll take you to the first example, which is cash flow forecast. What we did is we use Tiller HQ. This is a tool which brings in the bank feeds from your various banks in one sheet. What we did is we brought over the bank feeds into Google Sheet real time. We brought the historical data, what we reconciled in the books in the same sheet. We created a script which was on a fuzzy lookup, was categorizing all those transactions real time as they were hitting the Google Sheet within the Google script itself. Plus, we'll use Zapier to bring in all the AP and AR real time onto the same Google Sheet. And with the payment terms in there and the invoice date and the payment terms, we were able to forecast cash flow on a monthly basis, like how much cash we're going to see next month. We were tracking how much cash we are seeing. The model for a client, which he still uses it and keeps on using this. It's a very simple, basic model, and that gives you everything. And there are further many ways of advancing it by tagging the account codes in Shopify in QuickBooks, whether it's a balance sheet account, whether it's a asset account, whether it's a loan account, you can categorize your cash flow as well. So now, how would you spot these automation opportunities? Whatever we have done in the automation. So I want to share a thought process behind the automation. How do you spot it? So next slide, please. So let's. So Alison, can you please bring to the next slide? It's stuck. All right. So there's like 7 or 8 rules that we internally follow. Like anything that's repetitive is automatable. So if you're doing same task every day, every month, like categorizing Dropbox as a software, or entering depreciation journals, or amortizations, these all can be created with recurring entries and the rules. Second is if your data is living in multiple tools. So if you're copying from Shopify or Amazon into QuickBooks manually, that's a perfect case for integration. Cinder can really help you with this and can save you a lot of time from this. Rule number 3, manual checks. If you have to do some manual checks, or if you have to, go in there, verify things manually, automate that. Waiting on approvals, automate that. Stop chasing emails. Use tools like ClickUp or Slack to auto-trigger reminders and approval requests. For example, when a bill exceeds $5,000, you can create a notification or reminder in the Zapier workflow that send me a notification whenever you see a bill above $5,000. So and so forth. So many rules, so many rule logics you can use to automate. So these are same rules that we use with the clients every day. If any of these sound familiar in your business, it's time to automate. All right. Now remember earlier when I had to stop Alison from jumping ahead to the good part. So we have earned it now. So the framework laid out, the steps are clear, and it's finally time to pull back the curtain on that automation. So that's a very simple automation. Why we are excited about sharing that automation is it was a very, very simple automation, not fancy. It saved almost 35 hours a week. It's like 140 hours a month for the client. And we were happy to reduce that for the client, and they were quite happy to see the value that we brought on the table. So Alishan, please show them the beautiful automated solution that you were so eager to unveil 20 minutes ago.
Awesome. Yes, thank you, Gary. I'd love to.